Hello class, my name is Christopher Rockwell and this is my Project 2 video review for AOC 2 term 1306. This week was very exciting. We finally get to use the drag and drop method that I'm pretty sure we've all been waiting on. Doing things programmatically was very interesting, and I'm glad we did it because as I can see as we actually working with the builder, you still do need to know those different things to do when you're trying to change the visual aspect of it from the programming side, because you can't do everything on the visual side. So let me just dive right into the project. As you can see here, I did a barbecue ribs factory, and before I get started, as you can see right up here, the actual project section, it says AOC2 Project 1. This is for Mrs. Corn. Everything else says Project 2, but for some reason I couldn't change that to Project 2. So in my GitHub you actually see Project 1, but that's my actual Project 2. And you'll see the folder. I have it within a different folder that says Project 2 folder or something like that. So anyway, let's get back to the project. Say if you hit beef ribs, you are cooking one Memphis style beef rib. If you change the quantity, it actually updates right here on this stepper. And this other stepper, this is for how many pounds the ribs weigh, and this affects the calculation because the more pounds, the more cooking time is needed. So let's say you have a 7-pound beef rib. It'll say you're cooking 3 racks. That was the quantity, and the ribs weigh 8 pounds. Well, it's 8-pound beef rib. It weighs 8 pounds and needs to cook for 9 hours. Just like a pork rib, 7 pounds. You have, let's say 2. You see they have 2 racks at 7 pounds, need to cook 6.6 hours, so on and so forth. And here's where the actual background changed from gray to brown to purple, and you go back to white. And I decided to do something like an About Me page with the info button. Like if I made this app, I want people to know either the About Me or the About, the inspiration of the app or something like that, especially the app of this caliber, dealing with food. So I just did an About Me and my name and program that I'm in, mobile development, just something to kind of, give it a little meaning. So that's that, and here's the app operating on my actual iPad. As you can see here, I have all my settings, and let's go to the About, Christopher's iPad right here. This is an app called Air Server that does that. Let's open up the project here, and everything operates. Let's see, a 7-pound beef rib calculated, has it right there. Change the gray, brown, purple. Say if you do lamb ribs, you do 2 of them, calculated right there. 2 lamb ribs, pork ribs. So everything's functional, and you can switch to view. So everything is functioning properly. Like I said, I had a lot of fun with this week. I didn't have many problems because the videos were so thorough. I mean, if you go back and watch them, you pretty much figure out whatever you need to know about it. But I did have to go back because what was happening is, say if I've calculated my ribs right here, and if I would click to go to the About Me, the About page, and when I came back, it would automatically jump back to say pork ribs or something like that. And I figured out what I had to do right here was make sure that if I'm hitting the info button, it doesn't try to populate the cook text I have right here with the style of ribs. So I had to put, if the beef button is enabled equals to false, which means that this has been clicked, because it disables once you click it. Then and also if the button tag is not equal to 5, then you populate it with this text right here. Otherwise, you just go to this page and then come back. So that's one thing I wanted to make sure I got changed. But other than that, I really didn't have much issue. Everything was pretty thorough. I just had to. One other thing I did have an issue with was well, it was like a syntax error I was making. When you go in, the modal view was changed to just the let me see if I can find it. Here it is right here, the present view. what I did up here in the nib name, I put about me view controller instead of the about me view, which is the name of my XIB file. So I was getting a lot of errors about that, and I've tried like all kinds of things, and then I had to go back and watch the video, and I figured out the mistake I made. But other than that, I didn't really have many issues. It was just a syntax error I made myself. I really enjoyed this week, and I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. You all have a great day.